What's up everybody, it's Tim, you're here at Stock Picks by Tim. As of this upload, we're getting here into the weekend, and I've got some stocks to put on your watch list. I've got one new one that I haven't talked about before, I'm gonna brush over a few that I haven't talked in a while, and we're gonna get started off with Micron. Now if you appreciate the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I put out daily videos, and ring that notification bell so you can be notified when I put out my next video. And make sure you check out the links below for some free crypto and stocks. Definitely appreciate you guys for the support, and let's get into it. Now, looking at Micron, we are currently hovering around $69, and it has bounced off this point a few times. However, November of last year, we did get down to about $66. But I see this under $70 as a great time to accumulate. Now, I was accumulating Micron from August to about November of last year, and it went on a very nice run, almost to $100. I got out in the 80s, took my money and ran. Haven't looked at this one since, but now where it's at here, I see it as a great time to start adding. We're oversold on the RSI. MACD looks like it's getting ready to curl here. However, we are bearish on the candle, so we may continue down a little bit farther. We may continue down into the mid 60s, high 60s. Keep an eye on Micron. Highly recommend you look into it. Next is going to be Coinbase. And this is actually another stock that I had a while ago. Got out of it, kind of haven't looked at it since. Where it's at now, it's starting to look pretty juicy. We are creating new lows though, lower highs and lower lows in fact. But I highly recommend you just keep an eye on this one. Once we start creating higher lows and higher highs, might be good for a swing trade. Long term, I think it's a great time to get in if you're looking at this one as a long-term investor. Short term, this could definitely continue further down. Now, I would personally expect that this next week we're getting into, as of this upload, we're going to see a little bit of green. So we may see this turn back around and break up from this low. But yeah, long term, I see it as a great time to add and accumulate. Short term, I'm a bit bearish, and I would be looking for this to come to some lower levels, possibly create new lows. Once it stops creating new lows, it's great, I think, for a swing trade. Next up, I want to talk about Valens Semiconductor. And when you look into this one, make sure you just type semiconductor with it. You might find the Valens company instead, and that's a different stock. But Valens Semiconductor, as the name tells you, is in the semiconductor space, and they're actually working on a collaboration with Logitech for a USB and power solution for their little webcams here, their USB powered webcams. Now, as said by the audio video head at Valens, Logitech is continuously raising the bar, providing the highest quality experience for its customers, and we are looking forward to deepening our business partnership and continuing to innovate together. So this is good to see that a huge company like Logitech is recognizing Valens. Now, looking at Valens' price to sales, it really isn't too unreasonable, and you'll see that they have little to no debt, and their cash on hand is half of their market cap just about. But this is a money-burning company. However, they are expecting increasing revenue throughout this year, but we are not yet profitable, so just be aware of that. And looking at Valens on the chart, you'll see that the volume is extremely low, but we are still just a falling knife continuing downwards, but we do have some RSI divergence. The RSI is moving higher, and the MACD, while the price just kind of lowers and stagnates. I personally see this long term as a great time to accumulate it. However, it's definitely possible that we continue downwards, create some new lower levels. We might see this support level at $4 though, so keep an eye on it. And next up is going to be Workhorse, WKHS. Haven't talked about this one in a while, and I'll leave you guys a link for this article below. Now this goes into a few things such as their contract with the USDA, the fact that they have $206 million in cash, and only debt of $27 million, capital expenditures of $25 to $35 million for facility upgrades in Indiana, Ohio, and Michigan, and a plan to establish an ATM equity program, which is meaning dilution. So watch out for that. There is going to be a little dilution with Workhorse, but this was to be expected. And remember that they are going to be selling their vehicles in late 2022. Now looking at Workhorse on the chart, you'll see the same thing, that RSI divergence. RSI is rising while the price falls. This is still a falling knife, continuing in a downtrend. However, I personally think while it's in this range of 360 to about 260, it's a great time to add to Workhorse. But it is very likely that you're going to have to be patient on this one and likely hold into 2023, 2024 before seeing gains. It is going to be a long process with Workhorse, so you're going to have to be patient. But I am quite impressed with the management team so far. They seem to be on track to turn this company around and start rolling out those vehicles. Alright guys, let me know in the comments below what you are most bullish on. And next up, let's get into another stock, Bngo, bionano genomics. Now looking at Bngo, this one as well is also in a continued downtrend, and we are coming very near our recent lows. It looks like the MACD is curling, the RSI is rising, and the candles are bearish, working their way back up though. I personally see Bngo as a great time to add to, but watch out for us not to break this 164. If we do break this, that would be a bearish sign, and we are creating new lower lows, so keep an eye on Bngo. However, for the long term, I see it as a great time to add to BNGO. I'm extremely bullish on their Sapphire OGM, their optical genome mapping system. They're getting more and more recognition in the medical community. And let's face it, they have a more productive and efficient, time-effective product that's going to take the genetic community by storm. I'm extremely bullish on BNGO for the long term, and this is my high conviction genomic play. And I am definitely loving BNGO while it's in this $500 million market cap range. Definitely love it. But that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do put out daily videos, and until next time, take it easy.